Here we have the outside of the Mobilvetta k-yacht 80. As we move along, we will firstly come to this locker here. Within here we have a little bit of storage. We can also see the freshwater tank, and you will also see the two drain points. We have what is essentially known as the travel drive point and the drain point that will completely drain it for winterization, etc. When draining this one, we do need to make sure that this lever has been turned. Next we have the cassette toilet. So it's a standard Thetford cassette. Fairly normal stuff now on wheels with an extendable handle. After this, we then have the external shower point. So if we just grab the shower hose, you'll see it just plugs in and then turns, and you will see that it is mixable in temperature, and as long as the water pumps on inside, it will work. Next we have the fridge vents. Just make sure that nothing's obstructing them, and the same with the flue for the Truma boiler. Again, don't need to do anything, just make sure that nothing's obstructing it. Next we have access to the garage. We have a Truma heating flue duct point just there, so when you've got your heating on, this area will be kept warm as well. We then have the Fiamma bike rack, just pull down like so. Obviously these parts here through the wheels of the bicycles, and then just undo, raise this bar up, and then attach these round the framework of the bikes. We have the reverse camera just there. As we come round, we then just have the larger door entry point to the garage space. This side we have a light, and then also in here we have the awning winding handle, pegs, etc. for it. The Fiamma roll-out canopy. External barbecue point. So if we remove the dust cover, you will see the barbecue point adapter just here. Attach the hose to the barbecue to this bit with a Jubilee clip, and then this end here just locks into place. Once it's locked in, we can then turn the gas on, and to release it, just push on the collar and it will then pop back out again. We then have the mains hookup point, and beneath that we have an external main socket, TV aerial and satellite point, and also a continental 12-volt point just here. We then have the gas locker. As you can see, Gaslow has been fitted to this van. So just push in, twist, remove the dust cover, and then attach the LPG filler nozzle to this point here. If we're in the UK, they just slide over the top, and you can see these two little bits that stick out either side. Ours just slide over, twist round, pull a lever to lock it on, and then hold a button down on the pump until you put in as much gas as you want, or until it clicks off to tell you it's full. If we open up, you can then see the two Gaslow bottles just here. Sitting at the back here we have the regulator, and then above it we have the changeover point. So as we're currently set at the moment, if both bottles have been turned on these yellow knobs just here, it will currently feed off both bottles. What we can do is we can turn and we can feed off individual bottles like so. Even though we have braided hoses in here, we do not have a drive safe regulator fitted to this van, so it is always a very good idea to make sure that your bottles are turned off for travel. Also supplied, you will see we have all of the Continental adapters. Next we have the location of the leisure battery and consumer unit. So leisure battery sits here. We do have space for a second battery if you want to upgrade. You will see we have the trip switches just here, so we have the individual MCBs, RCD and test button. All the 12-volt fuses just here. And we can, if we want to, completely isolate the leisure battery if we're not using the van for long periods of time just here. Sitting just behind this are the battery chargers. And then lastly we just have diesel fill just here